You know what's crazy? I hate to be this guy, but even these colonials, they actually wiped out all the matriarchies. Apparently, matriarchies do work. Like they're functional, they make sense, and because at the heart of the culture is like the making of the child. So in China, they have this very cool society, I thought. And I know people are gonna see this, they're gonna be like, Amish, you're fucking grow the fuck up, Amish. But here's the thing, okay? They have a society where it's a matriarchy. The women all stay there because that's where the baby's being made. So their whole attitude is like, that's the most important thing. We're not gonna move the woman to the men's house and then go restart a baby thing there. It's like, this is like a big part of society and a big important thing that we need to do is survive. So we're gonna keep the matriarchy here. And then basically when girls are ready to like have sex with someone, they get the upstairs room and it has a balcony. So she can come out on the balcony and guys just come by. Basically like these young people. But you got to see this guy who's in the documentary. He's so silly. Like the guy, he's like, I've had like 800 girlfriends because I just hang out and I don't know how many kids I had. I probably have so many kids. But the guy that's the most annoying thing is that the dude, he is kind of a weird, he's almost like a fuck boy, but like almost like a lazy fuck boy kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he had
all
the
her suitors are just like rich guys, rich young people.
I don't think he was even rich though. Like, he was just a guy, dude. Like here's the thing: the fuck boys, I feel like, are hardworking. Like they probably will like have money, whatever. This guy, I don't even think he had money or anything. He was just there to be the seed. You know
oh my god, he's just a donor.
He's just a donor, right? Like the women are in charge, and so that is a shift though, because it's like there's a lot of men who are afraid of like, oh, then we'll be the losers. We have to be on top. We have to be number one, whatever. And then there are these other societies where it's like, I don't know, it looks cool, but then the guy did end up being kind of weird. His life didn't seem like, like it didn't look like he was going for it.
Yeah. It seemed like that was his only real concern, was to just kind of be a suitor forever until he found the girl that he could.
His accomplishment in that documentary was like, I've had 800 girlfriends.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It's kind of like, come on,
800 girlfriends.
Yeah, and now he's like 45, 50. Like, when someone's aging and they're still going to the club, he kind of had that face. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting old, but he's still going to the club. He's still trying to holler. But I do feel like there's like a slippery slope here that a lot of people here don't realize, a lot of guys don't realize, that you have like I was saying before, there's the Indian dad, and they do the propaganda. You have the Peterson is like the brown dad for white people. Samuels is like the brown, like, you know what I mean? Like giving these lectures. Whatever,
every culture has their father figure.
Their father figure, conservative voice or whatever, like someone who rises up and speaks up for those people, whatever. And in India, like, okay, I don't want to say everywhere's like this, but like when I lived in India, there was a lot of places where those guys won. It's not good, man. I mean, my cousin, I'll say this, nobody's fucking. And I don't want to say that about New Delhi, Bombay. New Delhi, Bombay, they're like more cool than us. Like they probably like get out and hook up more than that. They probably think we're hicks, to be honest. Like they think we're slow and we're hicks if they're from Bombay. And fair enough, like they work hard, they get their shit done, whatever. And they get laid, like they're out partying, whatever. But the place that I lived, man, it was like a village. It was like people like this controlled everything, kind of like more socially. They could come in and scold someone and they'll be like, yes, okay, Baba. Like they'll listen. And then, but dude, nobody's having sex. And this happened a couple of times. Our neighbor did this too, but I remember my cousin in India, I don't know how he did it, but he would get laid. And every time he had sex, the girl's family would try to come and kill him. Dude,
what?
His dad has 2 times.
Wow.
They've had to fight as a family. They've had to fight off another fucking family. And they had to have the home court advantage because their family comes and his dad had to stand in the cage, like, because they have a cage thing in the front, like the kind of like a fence.
Yeah.
And he had to stand there and be like, just, hey man, baby, I'll pay for the abortion. What do you need? Like, I'm sorry. He's like,
he's like, I'll pay for whatever you need.
Hey man, my son's real smooth. I can't control. What are we doing? He had to fight people off, dude.
He's very fertile.
Dude, my son's, listen, like, he made a mistake. Your daughter made a mistake. Let's just call it a day. Come on.
Yeah, call it even.
Twice, dude. I remember I was even listening to a documentary too. I was listening to a documentary a little while ago where this girl was talking about getting an apartment in Bombay. And she goes like 8 p.m. She gets a knock from the landlord. And it's like okay, so she's like a 23-year-old student. She's in university with this guy. So they're like studying or whatever. And so they're like studying for some exam, whatever. Dude, the landlord knocks on the door and he just opens the door and he goes, he has to leave at in 1 hour because it's not that kind of apartment. because
What?
this is
My
not that kind
apartment.
of apartment. So in 1 hour, he has to leave because this is a good family home.